What's up guys? So in this class I just want to teach you about another interesting feature of the HTML and the PHP. Why I just say HTML? Because here I'm going to make the variables in HTML, okay? And then I'm going to receive that variables in a PHP, okay? Because there is no way to receive the variables or get the data of the variable without any programming language, and HTML is not a programming language at all. So I'm going to receive the data, the get variables, the variables which we can create in a URL. And another way is to create a variable in a post way. I'll just teach you both of them. Basically, I'm just going to teach you about the get and post method to create and send variables, or actually sending data from a page to another page. So in this way, what we need, if I just go to the learn PHP, we just need another page like this index.php. I'm going to create a new page, save, and now this page I'm just typing as the receiver.php. Oh, sorry, spelling mistake. .php and save. Now the receiver. So what I'm just doing, I'm just sending the request from this page to that page, and here I'm just using the PHP, the simple HTML way, and let's just create the variable, the a hyper reference. You know about this method, the simple a tag, and here I'm just typing click here to get some data. Now save, and then, or I think send data, yeah, not the get data, or send variables, or whatever you can say. Here I'm just typing receiver.php, save. Now in a receiver page, first of all I'm just typing this is the receiver page. Go to the browser to check that out, it's working perfectly or now. So I'm just typing localhost /learn PHP and pressing enter. Now if I just click on the send data, so now I'm in a, this is a receiver page, I'm in a receiver page, the receiver.php. But for now I'm not sending any data from this page to that page. So how to create the variables, the get variables? First of all, I'm just teaching you about the get variable, then I'll teach you about the post variable. Basically the get variable is actually unsecure, or you can say insecure way, because here we can create, we create the variables through the URL. So the variable will be visible in a URL and then went to the next page, but in a post method they can't be visible. But the way is little change for using both of them. So by the way, for now, how to create a get variable, just after the name of the file where you just want to send the data in a variable shape, put the question mark. Just like you put the $sign before the variable name, here in a URL you need to put the question mark and put the name of the variable. I'm just typing here the var1. Now put the value of the var1, I'm putting equal sign, and then I'm just typing what I should type. I can type anything, whatever I want. I'm just typing here, for example, my name, the Shahzaib. Save. And now here in a receiver page, how we can receive that page, that variable. If I just go to the browser, I'll show you something more. Get back and refresh the page again, and now click on send data. Now it's still normal, this is a receiver page, but if you just see the errors, so now receiver.php, the var1 equal to Shahzaib, that means the Shahzaib, the variable which we just created on that page on the index.php, is now in a URL of the receiver.php. If you just see the URL, the domain, the path. So basically it's in a page now, in a receiver page, so we can use them, the variable. How to use them? To using the variable which we just created in a URL, first of all we need to open and close the PHP tag, the PHP, the great PHP. Now here the get, this is the get array, as we discussed about the pre-built arrays that we can use just like the globals array and etc. So now I'm using the get array, the get and post array. Sorry, not in this way. This is an array. Actually the data, the variable saves any, the variable we create in a URL saves any get array. So now let's just put the two single or double quotes and go inside and put the name of the variable. The variable name was var1. There, if you see that this, if you see just that, this is a var1, okay, and this is var1. We just don't need to put the $sign because the $sign is there. And now what I can say, what I can do here, just put the semicolon, and here just type the echo and save, and go to the browser and refresh the page. The name Shahzaib is there. Now go back and refresh the page and go to the notepad, and here I'm not typing my name, I'm just typing the mobile phone. I'm adding in a space as well, mobile phone. Save, and now go to the browser and refresh the page and click on this send data. So now you can see that there is a mobile phone, but in a URL this is percentage, the modulo sign, and the 20. If you just put any space, if you just put any space in a value or in a value of the variable which you just created in URL, the space converts any percentage sign, or you can say the modulo sign, and 20, because this is a URL language. Okay, well, this is not really matters for us. We got the mobile phone here, and that means it's perfect. But there can be a problem. For example, I'm not creating, or I'm not sending this var1. So save and go to the browser back and refresh the page. Now I'm gonna get the error. Oh, sorry, go back and now refresh and send the request again. Send data. Undefined index var1 in line number etc, line number 2 in etc page, and this is a receiver page, because you know that I'm not creating any variable here. Where is that get variable? Where is var1? Not in the URL, not here, but here we are just asking the value. We are just asking to echo the var1, so there is no echo. So there we can add the checking system for that. If, and now we just need to use the function of is set. Okay, you can see that it turns blue. There is no space between the word is set. This is a single word, is set. And what it does, it just checks that if the variable has been created. Now is set get var1 means I'm just telling here if the here in is complete. Now if the var1 has been created or has some value, however it has the empty value, then it should be echo, otherwise no. Cut and paste here, save, and now go to the browser and refresh. Okay, I'm not getting anything, but I should know that something is missing just because we just didn't create the variable. So I'm just using the else. Here the echo u apos. Oh, spelling should be clear. You created a variable which is, sorry, I think I should type in this way, that this page has a variable named var1, but it's apos not declared on the, or I think in the URL. By the way, save. Now go to the browser back and refresh the page again. So now this page has a variable named var1, but it's not declared in a URL. So this is what I just want to clarify to you. The br and refresh the page. Now that is perfect. So I think you completely understood about the get URL and how we can create that. Just duplicate that, and this one, the first request has no data, send data without variable, and then here send data with variable, because both of them are important. Refresh the page. Now this has no variable. Refresh the page. Now I think I have to add the br here, so refresh the page. So now click send data with variable. Now mobile phone, send data without variable. This page has a variable named var1, but it's not declared in a URL. So in this way we can play this with this perfectly. I just want to teach you a few more things about this. We actually can create multiple variables, and we can receive multiple variables as well. So here you can see that there I'm just sending the var1, where I'm just sending the data of the mobile phone. So now if I just want to send another variable, so I can send the variable in this way, that this is var2, and here I'm just sending the computer. Save and go to the receiver, and here in the same way do the check on the get, now the name of the variable which was the var2, and then go inside the echo, come on, this, oh sorry, not the this, I think the just directly echo the get var2 and then the br. Perfect. So then what more, here I can create the else again. Well, this is not necessary to create the else because you already know about the thing. Refresh the page, go back and refresh that again and click on the send the variable, send data with variable. Now this is computer, not the mobile phone anymore, because I'm just sending the var2 and the var2 is computer. By the way, what I just want to teach you, add an asterisk sign, okay, because I'm just gonna create multiple variables in a single request. Okay, this one is a var2 and now the data of the value of the var2 is the computer and the asterisk sign, and put another variable. Now only the first variable can have the question mark, and then for the second or third or so on, instead of the question mark we use the asterisk sign here, as I use the asterisk, and then put another name, the var3 equal to, put the data. I'm just typing here the model name, the model, I just want 2016, and the asterisk sign. As much as variable you create, you just need to put the end sign. No need to put the semicolon or or comma or something, just the end sign, the asterisk sign. The third one is the var4, and the value for the var4 I'm just putting as the var4 I'm getting as the, you know, the country origin. I just want the China made. Okay, now save, and I'm just going to the receiver.php, and here I just checked out the var2. I can check all them, the var3 and var4, or I can use the var2 as well. Here I'm just pressing enter, and I'm just echoing, hi all, gonna buy a new computer set. Okay, so the var2, okay, a new var2, sorry, not in this way, var2. Here one thing what I just want to clear, that when we are just putting the get variable inside or any array inside the singular, actually the double quotes, so don't need to put the single quotes inside the name here, inside the square brackets, as we just put here directly. The model will be var3, and save and go to the browser and refresh. Oh, the var3 has some kind of error, so go back and check that out. Here this is var3, the var3 is the 2016, and here, oh, the request was old, so go back and refresh the page. Now just need to check on send the data with multiple variables. Save and go to the browser back and refresh the page. So now multiple variables. Now you can see that I'm gonna buy a new computer set, the model will be 2016, and this is receiver page, whatever the 2016 is, I'm sending through the URL. So now I think you just understood all them about the multiple variable using an etc. You can add some kind of securities as well. You can make some check-ons. I'm gonna teach you about the securities later on, so stay tuned and goodbye.